Hi, I'm Dempsey Palat, and this week I'm reviewing... Now before we start off, as always, I just want to take a quick second to remind you guys to make sure you hit that like button if you like today's video, and if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well for more new movie related content weekly. But without further ado, let's jump into today's film. The Lovebirds was directed by Michael Showalter and stars Kumail Nanjiani and Issa as a couple forced to go on the run after they witness a murder. Now this is Nanjiani's second collaboration with Showalter following 2017's The Big Sick, but this film is nowhere near as good as that one. You see, I'm pretty familiar with Showalter's work, having followed his career since Wet Hot American Summer. He was an actor in that film, so I know more or less what he's capable of in front of and behind the camera. And if I'm being honest with you, I have to say this is definitely one of his weaker projects. And I'm not saying it's entirely due to his directing, because I do think that his direction is fine here. I think that the film's biggest flaw is actually its writing. After our main characters are forced on the run, they're thrust into trying to solve this mystery to try and clear their names, and the resulting shenanigans are way too unrealistic and, quite frankly, unfunny. And it doesn't help that some of the scenes and one-liners that are actually funny in the film are pretty much ruined in the trailer, so if by any chance you haven't seen the trailer by now, don't ruin it for yourself. Fortunately, Nanjiani and Ray are just naturally funny enough by themselves to pretty much keep this film afloat. And while I can't say for sure, I feel like a lot of their dialogue was ad-lib, just because a lot of the things that they say during their regular interactions throughout the film end up being a lot funnier than the situations that they find themselves in. I seriously cannot emphasize how perfect their chemistry is here. It's the best part of the film, especially their approach to the arguing like an old married couple bit. From bickering about the logistics as to whether or not they should actually call the cops, to literally trying to break into an apartment building, there's no such thing as a dull scenario for these two. And even though some of the situations that they find themselves in are absolutely exaggerated, their reactions feel so genuine, and that's what makes these performances so great. Contrary to the name, The Lovebirds isn't really romantic. It's not a hilarious comedy either, but the undeniably humorous performances by its leads are still way more than enough to make it a tolerable experience. And for that, I'm going to give this film 2.5 stars.
Take the grief.
I know, it's a shorter review than usual, but there really isn't much else to say. Guys, thanks so much for taking the time out of your day to view this video. It really does mean the world to me. And once again, if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well for more new movie-related content weekly. Now, if you happen to see this movie, if you loved it, if you hated it, let me know what you thought about it down below in the comment section. I look forward to reading all of your comments and responding. I do respond to all of your comments. It's probably my favorite thing about having this channel in the first place. I say that all the time, and I really do mean it. But yeah, that's pretty much all the time that I have for you guys today. I do have another review coming out in the next day or so, so be on the lookout for that, and as always, just be on the lookout for more content in general. I do, as I mentioned before, post stuff weekly, and I'm very excited. It looks like movie theaters should be opening up soon. Maybe. One can hope, right? But yeah, I should probably get back to work, guys. Thanks so much once again, and until next time, I'm Dempsey Palat. Take care.